I chose to go to France for my wish. I took French in school, so it was always something I always wanted to eventually do. I also want to incorporate my family into the wish because at the time of my treatment and when I found out about Make-A-Wish, I didn't really know how I would react to treatment, and I thought if I were to have one last big vacation, I'd want it to be with my family.
One morning I noticed that Melissa had a lump on, like, kind of by her collarbone, and I inquired about it, and Melissa's like, it's nothing. Me being the mom said, we're gonna go in. We had gotten a call from the doctor and saying that we needed to go to Iowa City, and that told me what it meant. It was Hodgkin's lymphoma. It was stage 2 bulky disease. The mass in her chest was 10 centimeters long.
When we first found out we were eligible for Make-A-Wish, we both looked at each other and had the exact same thought that Make-A-Wish is for terminal kids.
Actually, they said that the one thing that they wanted us to do in being granted this wish is to spread the word that it's not for terminally ill children, and that you know, it's for any child who has a life-threatening illness.
So during treatment, we used, we were there for days at a time. We would talk about what her wish should be and trying to help her decide what it was going to be. She finally decided on going to France as her wish trip.
I think when she was going through treatment, what Make-A-Wish did is it did give her hope. It gave her something to work toward.
And from that moment on, we talked for hours on what we were going to do in France.
Once it became real to her that she was really going to go to France, that's when things kind of turned for her too. Honestly, when we landed in France, actually, I mean, you could just see the joy in Melissa's eyes. And then when we got to the Eiffel Tower, we have a picture of her underneath the Eiffel Tower with her arms outstretched and this big smile on her face. And I think that really sums up the whole trip, just how special it was for her. She could speak French, and I think that was something that also enhanced the trip for her, even though France is Melissa's passion. Just the idea that we got to share in that joyful experience when we had to experience the pain and the trauma.
We made it through treatment as a family, I think. We enjoyed the Make-A-Wish as a family. So, we did everything in Paris there is to do, I believe, and then some. Probably one of the things I think Melissa really enjoyed the most was we did dinner in the Eiffel Tower one night.
That really was something that Melissa had always dreamed of, is to have dinner in the Eiffel Tower. She had learned in French class that you could do that, and had learned how difficult it was to get reservations, and thought that was something that wasn't possible. And so Make-A-Wish made that happen.
I don't think I can explain the effect Make-A-Wish had on our family in a few sentences. The joy that was in our daughter's face after seeing her so close to death, and then bam, there she was enjoying life again. I can't put that into words.
A recommendation I would have for people to get involved in Make-A-Wish, whether it's through volunteering, their time, their monetary donations, any way that they can help. One of the reasons they should do that is that it will make a difference in the lives of the children, but it's also making a difference in the lives of the families.
My twin sister and I have always been really close, and when I got sick, our bond got even closer. Make-A-Wish just made me feel like so special.